to the A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. What up, what up, what up? Hey, y'all. Welcome back to the A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl, Nell.
And this your girl, Nene. What's up? What's up?
Anywho, so I just got back to New York 2 days ago. Christmas break there was great. It actually was way better than my Thanksgiving break. My Thanksgiving break was pretty bad. It was kind of trash. A tragedy. Yes, that's a good word for it. Except for the actual Thanksgiving Day, that was amazing. But yeah, so Christmas break was great. We did way more many activities, and I was with the kids more, so I was satisfied with my break. What about you?
Christmas was cool. We had Christmas dinner here, so everybody was here. We was watching football and eating some good food and drinking on that drink. So It was cool. It was good.
And don't forget Terrence's birthday party where I looked amazing. And we had the paint party, but I left my canvas paint in Janae's room because it could not fit in my carry-on. So yeah, she should be watching over that for me. Hopefully when I come back, there is no hole punched in the middle. Like, remember I had her watch my plant, my money plant, and came back. It was no leaves.
Nothing there. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Anywho, so today was my first day back at work. I'm working from home for about 3 days till I take another COVID test. And of course, remember we were at dinner with Cynthia and I told you I had one thing for one advisor to do and two things for the other one to do. Yeah. So the one that I had one thing to do, she didn't do it.
Okay.
The other one that I had two things to do, he only did one. So I had to do the other thing today. So y'all think I be joking when I say if I'm out, nothing gets done. But nothing gets done. And now she's out. So it's like everything is all on me. And of course, everybody want it done before the year is over. And I'm like, why y'all wait till the last week to want to do something and then rush us talking about it has to be done before 2021?
The advisor is out.
One of them is on vacation. I mean, well, she still answers emails and stuff, but she's like not working like normal.
Well, just don't do the work. They didn't do the work. Why you gotta do the work?
Because these clients depend on me, especially if something has to be done by the 31st. But I be telling them it's at the best efforts. I'm not gonna promise you anything. Right now, since you come in the last week of December and you need something done by December 31st, it's at the best efforts because I can't do nothing but fax paper up. I'm not the one processing it. So, yeah.
Okay, so it's we'll see what happens kind of. Okay.
What did the guy say in that video when he was like, it's above me now? That's what it is. It is above me now. Anywho, so I am drinking on a rosé, the same one I used to. I think, is it blood orange or orange blood orange? It's strong, but it's good. But I'm almost empty, so whenever I can go out after my COVID test, I will be getting some more Moscato. What are you drinking on?
Actually, our oldest sister, she brought some Seagrams to Christmas dinner, and so we still had a few left, so I'm drinking on the mango flavored one. You know, I like my mango.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, and I want to tell the people that I finally got my first Jets jersey, and I got it as a Christmas gift, and it's a throwback. It's Curtis Martin. So for all y'all old heads, people 30 and above, Curtis Martin was the bee's knees. Anywho.
The bee's knees?
The bee's knees. Anywho, so on this episode, we are talking about our top 10 2020 scandals from athletes. So I got my 5 and you got your 5. And I guess I can go first. Or do you want to go first?
You can go first. So this is our last episode of 2020. So we gonna give y'all a countdown of our top 10 shenanigans, and you can go first.
All right, my number 5, and it's crazy because I didn't even hear about this. Maybe because it was at the top of the year and it's dealing with baseball. I really don't pay that much attention to it. But my number 5 is the Houston Astros sign stealing scandal. Like, how? First of all, I don't know how this went over my head. Secondly, they blatantly, because this is what they were accused of doing, and it happened in the 2017 and the 2018 season, right? So they use their technological aids to steal signs of the opposing teams, right? So what they would do is they set up a camera in the center of the field seats to film to film the opposing catcher's signals to the pitcher regarding the next pitch. So as they're filming it, people from the Astros were watching the live stream from the dugout. So they would use cues and signal to the batter that's on the field what type of pitch was coming. So the batter knew how to swing the bat, or they knew what was coming, right? So there was an investigation, and I guess it took quite a while, but January of this year, they found that it was true and that they cheated, and a lot of people got fired and a lot of people got fined. So
it wasn't that the year that they won the ship?
Probably. And if so, hopefully they got the trophy taken from them. But this reminds me of your team, the cheating.
Oh my God!
Who are actually on Monday Night Football now. I'm just throwing that out there. But who got the goal? And how did they not think that this was? You think it was a mole, or do you think somebody from outside of the organization found out? Like, who sets up a camera in them? It's crazy. Because I think I would have known about it before that second season, because this happened 2017 and 18. Like, how did this go on for a year without nobody knowing about it? That's crazy.
Somebody got mad at somebody and was like, okay, I can tell you what I'm about to do. You gonna fire me? Okay. All right. We gonna see. We gonna see.
Yeah, like the girlfriend that get dumped and then she go tell her ex-boyfriend's boss that he be stealing stuff from the job and then he get fired.
Yeah. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Okay. My number 4 is the football player Joshua Bellamy, which is a wide receiver from my team, the Jets. He was charged for his alleged role in a $24 million fraud case regarding the PPP loans, which is the Paycheck Protection Program. You know, what small businesses use and needed to keep their businesses afloat during this pandemic. Okay. He was charged with wire fraud, bank fraud, and some more stuff. So what they basically did was, him and a group of people, they ended up filing at least 90 applications worth more than $24 million fraudulent loan applications through the Small Business Administration, and a lot of them got approved. So Bellamy allegedly obtained $1.2 million for his company, which is called Drip Entertainment. We'll get into that name later.
Okay.
And he used $104,000 to buy luxury goods like Dior and Gucci and etc. and stuff like that. And I'm like, you buy Dior and Gucci, why you ain't buy a car or a condo on the beach? I would buy something that's worth it. And then he also spent $62,000 at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, which we are familiar with. And yes, this guy is from Florida. That's why he was probably there, a Florida guy.
From the Guitar Hotel?
The Guitar Hotel, yes. And so I'm like, Drip Entertainment. When I first heard of that name, I was like, I need to know what Drip Entertainment do. Okay. And then, because I was like, it reminds me of that Empire song. Drip, drop, drippity, drop, drip, drop. It reminds me of that song. That was literally the first thing that came to my mind. Empire.
Okay, Hakeem. Okay.
Hakeem. I hope he's doing good, because the last time I heard about Hakeem, he wasn't doing so good. But anyway, yeah, how could you do that when people are standing in line for food? They ain't gotten a job. You a
Gift
football player.
cards.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
just crazy. I can't believe that I don't know what went on with that case, but if of course he's gonna have to hopefully pay that all back, because if it's in the system and he didn't use it like he was supposed to, because it was strict guidelines of how you're supposed to use it, pay employees, your overhead costs, rent, stuff like that. He gonna have to pay it back, because I
You
don't
need
think
to.
Gucci and Dior is used to uplift his job, unless he say he has to look good for his job, because it might be an entertainment but it might be a DJ. He might be DJing at the house party, so he gotta look good. I don't know.
Got to look good.
Anyway, my number 3 is, we talked about this on a other episode, the 2 players that robbed the people after losing the game in Miramar, Florida. We know Miramar. We live by Miramar, okay? And so DeAndre Baker, which is a Giants cornerback, and Quentin Dumar, which is a Seahawks cornerback. Cornerbacks sit together, I see. So they were accused of armed robbery after the party. And I'm like, and they were on video, supposedly on video, paying off witnesses or something like that, because they don't want to go to jail. Nobody wants to go to jail. But why you got to do this on camera? First of all, why you robbing people? Don't play in a high-stake poker game or spades game if you can't afford to lose the money. You play with discretionary income, not your fixed income. Your
My
fixed
God.
income is for bills, okay?
Okay.
Right.
First of all, also let's remember that this is for a dice game, which is something crackheads play in the alley down the street.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Anyway, also, but no, I think the case got dropped though because of legalities. I think somebody changed their story. They got to somebody.
They probably redacted their story. That's probably what happened after they got their money. But if I redact my story, you got to still give me what you stole from me and the money on top of what you giving me to recount my story. Anywho, my number 2, this is a funny one. We also talked about this before. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. That on-field football fight that led to a brawl. So,
CJ.
yeah. So he did, I forgot, supposedly he spit in Javon Williams' face. But Javon Williams waited a whole 11 minutes. A whole 11 minutes. To get his revenge, okay? He snatched that boy's Chauncey. He snatched his mouthpiece out and then proceeded to punch him. And Chauncey was so caught off guard that his teammate Janoris Jenkins had to jump in and fight for Chauncey, because Chauncey was spooked. He was spooked.
Yeah, he waited. Chauncey waited a whole 11 minutes to respond. He was
not Chauncey, Javon. But
no, I'm saying Chauncey waited 11 minutes to respond.
After the guy punched him. That's funny. But yeah, and in my assessment of the problem, the issue is that Chauncey is a problem, okay? And I need, because his name is too long, he need to unhyphenate his name or just make it Chauncey Johnson so we can call him CJ.
CJ?
Because maybe the gardener is messing with his brain. He think he's somebody else that he not. So he's a trash talker out here. He's a trash talker. But that fight was very entertaining, okay? And my number 1 for 2020 is Rondo and his girlfriend getting in a parking lot fight. And this actually happened in July, but the video just not coming out. So we watched the video. Ain't no audio, so you gotta determine what is being said, okay? So the couple was confronted by a random lady in a parking lot. They first of all, they looked like they were waiting on something or somebody. Maybe they was waiting on her because maybe the lady cussed them out and she was driving by. I don't know. But they looked like they were waiting on somebody. So she came up to them. Words were exchanged. We don't know what was said. The lady looked like she tried to lunge at Rondo first. Then Rondo pushed her back. Then they were still talking. And then I think she launched at Rondo girlfriend. And then Rondo girlfriend just beat her up. First, Rondo tried to hold the girlfriend back. Then he just let her go. I think he forgot cameras was up there. He let her go.
That's crazy.
My first
That really
assessment of it was did you see the video?
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw.
Did you see
The
what his
video.
girlfriend was wearing?
Sweats? I don't know.
She was
Okay.
wearing sweats and open-toed slides, and her hair was tied back. That's what you call a fight outfit. Okay, she was ready. Her and Rondo was ready. Anytime you see somebody sweats and open-toed sandals with socks on,
And
they
hair
ready.
tied back?
Hair tied back. They ready for anything. I never start something with somebody dressed like that because she was ready to pop off. Okay, because remember what Seinfeld said: if you just wear sweats in public, you don't care. You don't care.
Yeah. No.
So she was ready, and she was suited and booted, and she beat that lady up. The lady sued for $1 million, but I don't think she got a case because she came up to them first. I don't think she got a case.
This is true.
But anyway, that fight was also entertaining, and he had his girlfriend back, and he knew his girl could have. I believe, and this is in my heart of heart, I believe if his girlfriend was losing that fight, he would have jumped in it.
Oh
But
my God.
I'm gonna just leave that there.
I don't know if he would have jumped in and he probably would have pulled the girl off of his girlfriend. But you mean like jump in and like fight the girl too?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Maybe because when you jumping in fight, but you don't really want to jump in, you throw a little kick here and there, or you pull some hair, or you push them on the car. He did something if his girlfriend didn't win that fight. Rondo, and where he moved because he's not in LA no more. Where did he? Oh, he went to Atlanta. Yeah, that girl probably from Atlanta too. She know that girl. They know what she was walking up to. They getting bold. No, never. Not with no sweatpants and hair tied back. No.
Okay, that's fine.
So that was my number one, and it's very entertaining. What's your 5?
Okay, well, mine aren't in any particular order, so I'm gonna just go with what I got. Okay, so the first thing. So my first thing is in the boxing realm when Nate Robinson got knocked out.
He died.
He died. Basically, the world saw him get knocked into 2021 already. So he's there already waiting on us. He living his best life.
Yeah, we got 3 more days.
Yeah, he corona free. Not all of that. Living his best life in 2021. Anyway, so I don't know who told him that boxing was a recreational hobby instead of a professional sport. Okay. But whoever told him that gave him bad advice. You can't be getting advice from everybody, okay? But
no, you cannot.
I have some advice for you, Nate Robinson. So I hope you're listening or your people listening and they get back to you. I don't know. My advice to you from the bottom of my soul, like all the way down here. I don't want you to ever step in a boxing ring again, okay?
That's good advice.
Okay, so take that. That's my 2020 gift to you, or 2021 since he already there. The next thing is in football realm. So the Patriots organization as a whole, okay? As a whole. Made my list because we all know Tom Brady went to Tampa Bay. He doing his thing. They clinched a playoff spot.
Okay.
And the Patriots didn't. So they got Cam Newton this year. And you know how like you test drive a car? I feel like they was test driving Cam Newton. They gave him, the 1-year contract. And he couldn't make it over the speed bumps. He couldn't do it. So we gonna need to return this for a full refund. But he ain't a car, so there's no money back guaranteed. We done spent our money, okay? We can't get that back.
And it depreciates as soon as it leaves the lot. So he been depreciating all year. I don't know who gonna have him next year.
Me neither. But we need sunshine from Clemson. I know he gonna be gone by the time we pick.
Yeah.
But if he can slide through to the Patriots, we probably gonna be somewhere in the middle.
He gonna
Sunshine from Clemson, quarterback.
he gonna if Jacksonville don't pick him, Jets got him. Jets. So why did Jets win it? They think this the beginning of the season instead of the end? Because I'm confused. We had Sunshine locked up and loaded. We had him locked up and loaded.
Unconfused me. All right. My next shenanigan of 2020 is in the tennis realm. Okay. So I'm gonna try to pronounce his name because you know they all from different countries and stuff. So Novak, to Djokovic. he was disqualified from the U.S. Open from the 2020 U.S. Open after hitting a line judge in the neck with a ball.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so they let out a statement. The U.S. Open let out a statement and said, in accordance with the Grand Slam rule book, following his actions of intentionally hitting a ball dangerously or recklessly within the court or hitting a ball with negligent disregard of the consequences, the U.S. Open tournament referee defaulted Novak from the 2020 U.S. Open. So people always think basketball and football got thugs, but it is thugs in tennis.
But he did not mean to hit that lady or man. You saw the video. He didn't mean to do it. That's why I was surprised they DQ'd him. He got DQ'd. And he didn't even mean to do it. He didn't mean to do it.
There are thugs in tennis. Ask Serena. She know. Yeah, she know.
Serena is a thug. Don't let her bring it out. Don't let her bring it out.
All right. So my next one, my fourth one is from football again. And this is about wide receiver Will Fuller, who we didn't get to talk about, but he was suspended for taking some prohibited medications. And hold on, I'm going to read y'all what he wrote on his IG. He wrote, earlier this year, I sought treatment from a medical professional who prescribed medication that he believed to be permitted under the NFL's drug policy. As it turns out, my trust in this professional was misplaced because this medication was not a permitted substance under the NFL policy on performance-enhancing substances. As a result of this mistake, I have been suspended for 6 games for taking this prohibited medication. I want to sincerely apologize to the Texans organization and all of my fans for this mistake. I am looking forward to putting this behind me and returning better than ever in 2021. First of all, whoever his IG management team right is did a good job with that because he ain't right there. He don't talk like that. And yeah, you got to be smarter than that, okay? Because he's from Philadelphia, like Will Smith, born and raised. On the playground is where he should spend most of his day.
Oh my God.
Okay, so you got to be smarter than that, sir. Look at the list of stuff before you take the medicine.
But they always say they didn't know. They didn't know. You knew. Your doctor told you. Your doctor knew. The nurse knew. The anesthesiologist knew. Y'all all knew.
Oh, my God. The anesthesiologist?
The anesthesiologist.
All right. And my last one, my number 5, is in the realm of table tennis.
Oh, God.
As normal people like to call it, ping pong. Okay, so according to the New Jersey Gaming Division, they suspended all betting on table tennis this year because they was warned of potential match fixing.
How?
First of all, who's watching table tennis? Like, it don't even air on TV. So how is my question? Okay, but I will say that out of every sport, this would be the easiest sport to fix a game because it's only 2 people that you gotta work with. Like if
Yeah.
it was the NBA or the NFL, you got to work with referees, the whole, all the players. It's got to be a whole conspiracy. But this would be the easiest sport to fix. But I have 2 questions. Number 1, who's making these bets? First of all, who betting on ping pong? Please let me know who it is, please. Okay. And number 2, what bookies are taking these bets? What bookies taking these bets? Can y'all please comment under this and under our post and let me know? Because I might want to get in there because obviously it's something to it.
And how
So
much money they
the
making?
pie.
How much money they making? Can they be making a lot of money?
When it's fixed, first of all, I did read that they don't make great money, but and this is probably why they fixing games, because they probably can make a little more on the back end. Back there.
Oh my God.
But
so they can have some more discretionary income, so they can use that to bet, to play dice, so they don't have to rob people if they lose their fixed income.
Okay. All right. Those were my 5.
Great 5. Okay, so there's no flashback moment of the week since all those stories were flashback, but we do have a highlight of the week and an honorable mention. The highlight of the week, and we witnessed this live in color on Christmas, okay? We witnessed history, okay? Alvin Kamara, okay? That's I like it.
That's his first name, Alvin?
I believe so. Look
like the chipmunk?
Oh my God. I'm pretty sure his name is Alvin Kamara, but while you look it up, I talk to the people. So on the Christmas Day game, New Orleans versus Minnesota, and Alvin rushed for 6 touchdowns. And every time we turned, because we were flipping through to the Christmas basketball game too, every time we turned the TV to the game, they were saying he just scored. And I'm like, when he scored 4, I was like, are you serious? They got 4 touchdowns and he scored all 4? And they was like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, that's insane. And this is only his 4th year in the league. And
remember that?
Yeah, I think he tied it, because back in 1929, oh God, that was a long time ago. In 1929, Ernie Nevers did it November 28th, 1929 against the Chicago Bears. So people said this was a Christmas miracle.
Miracle on 4th Street? Mm-hmm. So yeah, his name is Alvin, like the chipmunk. But this remind me of back in the day, that one Sunday when T.O. scored 5 touchdowns in the game, and then Randy Moss played the second, like the 4:00 game, and he scored 5 1/2.
Like, if you could do it, I could do it too.
But I can do it a little bit better.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna touch on the fact that Randy said he number 1 and Jerry Rice number like 3 or 4. We got Hey, but you supposed to think you're the best.
You are. I'm not gonna say this person can do my job better than me. No, I'm number 1.
But when that R&B singer, I forgot his name, was saying that y'all thought he was crazy. And I'm like, you supposed to think you're the best at what you do.
He was like, no, but he wasn't though.
Oh my God. Okay.
He don't even sing that well. He just okay.
What
is his name? No, because I want the people to
J
know
or a D.
Jaquez.
I think it's Jaquez.
But the thing is, he sings just okay. Like, he wouldn't make it through on American Idol because he sings so average. I don't think out sing him, and he would be left in the background.
I don't think he said he was the best singer. He said, first of all, it was somebody on the radio, because I used to follow him on IG. I don't anymore. He's too flashy. But he recorded somebody on a radio personality saying he was the king of R&B right now for this generation. So just because he recorded it, of course he's going to agree with it. He never originally said it first. That person on the radio said it. He just agreed with it, and then everybody started chiming in. And I'm like, you're supposed to think you're the best. But no, he's not the best singer. But at that moment, he kept coming out with hit after hit after hit, and nobody R&B male was.
The only hit I know is Benz, but okay.
And you?
Can't recall. Name something else.
I don't know. His whole CD. I actually would listen to his whole 2 CDs, and they were pretty good. They were actually.
He had two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one was an EP, but anyway, let's get to our honorable mention. And it is the NFL, because yesterday or either a week ago or something like that, they announced that next season, the 2021 season, is going to be a 17-game schedule. So we're going to have 17 games. So that's an extra week of football, okay?
Whoop, whoop.
Extra week of me looking at them boys in tights, especially Travis Kelce, okay?
Oh, my God.
Anywho, so promote your business.
All right, y'all know what it is. HR consulting and services for small businesses. Find us on IG at HCMGMT Consulting. Again, that's HCMGMT Consulting. And in our bio, there's a link that will take you to our website, Facebook page, our products, and everything else you need to know. So if you need HR services for affordable prices, hit us up.
All right, now, and this is the last episode of the year. So happy New Year to everybody who's listening. Thank you for all of your support this year.
Happy New Year.
Peace out.
Bye.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at The Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.